I think a lot of skate parks, north and southern sides, are well controlled. There's parental guidance there if you want it. Otherwise, the older kids stick to themselves. We've been to a few different ones, and I have viewed that the skaters look after each other and they have respect, so there's rules. And the older kids look after the younger kids. There's courtesy. There's a spoken language on a skate park, as there is when you're surfing or wherever. So I think it's good. Get your kid out of the house, off the computer, and let him have fun.
I'm Andrew, I'm 21 years old and I have been skating for 19 years. Here we have this Springfield, I think they call it the Springfield International, fancy name. From that I got my first pro deck, which sort of sparked into a bit more competitiveness, and subsequently from there I think I got 6th the next year, but from then on I got a 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and just last year I got a 1st. Skateboarding is definitely a sport. Number one, it is definitely a sport. I think what people classify the skateboard culture comes from when the skateboards, like trick decks, sort of really came in, sort of like 70s, 80s, and back then you had like all the hippies and punk rock music, so it's sort of birthed with that whole real rebellious type of group. Definitely competition between bikers, scooters and skateboarders. Okay, there are some scooter riders and they're really cool, but when you got 50 of them on the skate park, can't go anywhere without running into at least 3 of them.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Liam.
And we skateboard. We're at my ramp in my backyard.
In my street. I own it.
Yep. Well, I'm trying to be funny, Liam. We cleaned up the skate park by using a massive branch with leaves on it because there's no brooms around.
No.
And there was like dead fish and everything all over the skate park and we cleaned it. No, it's not the skaters that make the mess. It's more likely the people that hang out there at night time.
Being a skate park doesn't really affect my education because I don't go to the skate park very often. But he hangs out there a lot, so...
Yeah, it doesn't really affect my learning, but... My learnings.
Skateboarding is an image, I guess. I mean, you say skateboarding, people immediately think skinny jeans, t-shirts, snapbacks. It's sort of hipster, but it's sort of a culture and a sport at the same time. It's a culture based around a sport, that's what I'm trying to say.
There is a code. Well, it's the unwritten code, sort of, you know, if you're in a group and you've got a group of friends, they sort of back you up, which you can see when you come down on like a middle of a school day or just before school gets out. Generally it's a pretty good feel. Generally we look after each other pretty well. Yeah, like for the parents I guess, like just keep tab on your kids, like don't let them get in front of everyone because we get really annoyed. I definitely think that kids should wear helmets. Kids or anyone really should wear a helmet if they're trying something really big. Backflips, front flips, big as like 10-foot airs sort of thing. I think it all comes down to the experience that you have with a skateboarder or surrounding the skating community and people who join in that sort of social activity.